Hi there, I'm back. My name is Sheikh Johnson. I'm just glad you are watching. My desire is that everyone in Africa and especially Nigeria should have an understanding of what democracy is all about. I was sent many years ago to learn democracy for Commonwealth countries so that it could take roots within the emerging nations. And we have seen how democracy was plastically planted in African countries, and therefore we've not been seeing the dividends of democracy. In other places, democracy started right from residents' associations, it started from clubs, and in Africa, we had things like monarchs and such organizations that run the community and the nations without actually having democracy. And democracy has been on for a long time. There is the need for the communities and the nations to be taught about democracy. By the time colonialism was sent packing in Africa in the late 50s and early 60s of last century, no colonial master taught democracy to the people. They only told them to vote and whatever the outcome of the vote. And that was not democracy on its own, but democracy has a load of teachings behind it the people must know so that they will not bastardize democracy. What we have seen in many nations is a caricature of democracy. We have not seen democracy in any form or shape. And so I've put it upon myself to be giving democracy talks, and so that as many people as you can cascade these two will have understanding. Is a small beginning, but we believe that many shall benefit from it, especially if you could subscribe in my YouTube account and then send it to many people, and so that people will come to have an understanding the mistakes we have made in the past, why we are not developing. Many countries want to be developed, especially in Africa. I remember Kwame Nkrumah saying Africa was in a haste. Since then, many things have gone down. Even the military came to take over, and it's not been working. Never worked because we're not practicing democracy. Today, I just want to give a short talk of 2-3 minutes. If you can just lend me your ears for 2-3 minutes on the homegrown democracy. We see that many countries right now want to bring people to come and contest election without having an understanding. The people you just pluck from nowhere and say, well, we are a religious organization, we are plucking this man there and let him stand an election. That is not how democracy is done. Democracy allows for a homegrown people who have understanding of the challenges of their area and then raising up those who will be leaders in it. That is exactly what they do. Those who will become leaders. That is how democracy is grown. You lead, you make the leaders grow within the community. So by the time they emerge, they will have known and gone through all the nooks and crannies of the community, known their challenges, and then they will come now to bring solution, what they have learned over the years. Nobody just comes up and say, I'm a conservative party at the age of 55. I want to be the next prime minister of UK. He or she has started working in the democratic system since the age of 10, and throughout the secondary school, throughout the university, has been attending conferences, even becoming a counselor at a point. And so they've been groomed and grown. They've been to many electoral issues to challenge, to support a member, to know what is going on. So those of us who are now learning to be democratic in Africa, let us know that you cannot discourage young people from going into politics. When I say young, I mean as young as 10, 11, 12. It should be discussed and taught in schools. They should do it within the communities, residents associations, clubs. They should encourage people to win and lose election at the club level, at the society level. So people are homegrown with politics. All these fire brigade solutions bring somebody from nowhere. That is why all the new political parties in, say, a country, say Nigeria, will never win. They never got more than 3,000 votes, at best 5,000 votes, whereas there are millions contesting, so voting. So we need to have homegrown politicians who will want to lead one day, who will go to even the right schools and right universities, because some universities and some courses tend towards having how to reason for a community. The courses like philosophy, like law, like history, these are courses tailored political science, social sciences. These are courses tailored towards people having understanding of their communities and being able to raise up welfare issues and security issues. People who are ready to work 24 hours in a day for the survival of their community. And so these are the issues involved in democracy. I'll be bringing you more as the days go by. I've done so in the past, but I'm now trying to serialize that more will have an understanding. It's not a fire brigade work. It's not a place where you say, I want to go and make money. It's not a place where you say, oh, it's my turn. You just turn from nowhere and say it's your turn. That's not how it works. It starts from the grassroots. Have you been a seed in the community? Have you been sown? Are you coming up? Have you been there when they wanted to close a hospital? Did you go and picket? Did you go to the government? Did you write in the newspapers? Have you been involved? Have you been thinking for the community? Or you just wake up one day, you've looked for a job and you couldn't get a job, and you say, yes, I want to be a councillor. Or no, I'm going for the State House of Assembly. It does not work that day. Even if you win, the dividends of democracy will never come. The nation will never be developed. We need people who have started thinking about how the nation and the environment will be developed. Don't forget, I'll be back every day, so that every work day, so that we can have an understanding. I just feel like dedicating the rest of my life to teaching democracy. God bless you all. I shall surely be back tomorrow. So don't forget, subscribe and cascade, share with people. God bless you all.